What's your book?
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 311 of the Rift podcast. My name is Retired Joe Tate.
We are back. We are
in studio.
Eric is no longer sick.
There's a bag in the shot.
Take the bag out of the shop, man. We're not getting any advertisement money here.
There we go.
The only thing we show on the in shot is Shonen Jump material. And a few,
vehicles,
a few other things. All right.
We got Hulk Ultimate Destruction on the shelf there, Christian.
Okay, and the GameCube disc, right? And the Spice Orange controller.
GameCube controller.
The extremely rare Spice Orange controller.
The Elite controller. That's the original GameCube.
That color doesn't exist anymore, Eric. They can't make it again.
They don't know the formula.
They don't know the formula for the Spice Orange.
Early 2000s Spice. That's the formula.
There you go. There, Eric. In One Piece news, Wano anime
over
has finally ended. Oda with the worst chapter of Wano, their final chapter. We got.
Is that the worst? That's not the worst.
We got Kuromasaki making a dumb speech. We got Yamato not joining the crew.
Don't remind me of that anymore. Fuck, man.
Will that go down?
Cuts have to be made. We got good content here. There's good content. She'll come back.
I know, but it's fraudulent. We all know what the plan was. Oda cut. He schemed. He had to go, I have to invent a strong character for Yamato to fight. Otherwise, what's he going to do in Egghead? Help Zoro fold Lucci? You know what I mean?
Sad.
Yamato should be on the crew. Should we return? It's just Oda fumbled, man. Oda fumbled. But we're on to Egghead. Have you seen the trailer for Egghead?
I have.
Clean!
Different style.
I like this style, Eric. You know why? It's clean. We don't have to rely on effects and different art styles. We can just go with the clean crispness of the future, alright? Clean crispness of the future. We're not using filters and shit on lines, you know?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Especially with the
backgrounds looking different. Unlike I've seen in One Piece. Soft, detailed.
I don't know if they're gonna stay that way. I think that's
that
just
looks like concept art. I don't.
Yeah, it looks like concept. That looks too high quality. For
I think the animation might be a little bit out of place. If.
What do you mean?
Like, I don't know if the animation's gonna work well with those type of backgrounds.
Well, I'm sure they'll use them for like Vista shots.
Right.
But they're gonna use them for like every background. But Egghead looking good, Egg. I always forget this is a tropical island. Because I'm always seeing the clouds.
Yeah, you never really see trees or anything, and you're not quite sure.
We're up in the labosphere, we're always seeing clouds.
And
one thick snow,
yeah,
cold.
When we entered from the sewer, I was like, are we in a dome situation?
Kind of.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, a lot of holographic shit going on.
It's an island.
We're here at Vegapunk's island.
Thoughts on colours, Christian?
Colours looking good.
Controversial colour change in the anime preview.
For Mihawk.
Mihawk.
Not controversial hype. You can't go wrong with black and
Little
gold.
too acid yellow for me, Christian. I like a more caramel yellow.
Well, you got two colours of orange there. Or yellow.
Well, and the lighting might change.
Yeah.
The details might change. But
can't go wrong with black and gold.
Mihawk, new outfit. Who's his tailor?
Are you ready to see Haki on Crocodile Sand?
You see Mr. One flying out that ship.
I do.
He's thinned out.
Sure. But Eric, will we see that Arm and Haki?
How strong is Mr. One?
If we go by the logic, we're doing the calculations.
I'm not on this train.
He is like veteran Alvin level.
Frankie.
We'll say Frankie level.
Okay.
If we're going by the logic. Because of course.
Christian's hyping up Crocodile.
I'm not hyping up Crocodile. Oda's hyping up Crocodile, Eric. Oda hyping up Crocodile.
Okay.
That's not me, that's Oda. So, you can say what you want. You can cope all you want about Crocodile, Eric. But Crocodile's here to stay. But yeah. Egghead starting in the anime. We got a chapter this week, we got a chapter next week.
Right.
Will this flashback end next week, Eric? 1,100. I don't think so.
No,
we've got all the Straw Hat information to get through. We'll get to it in the chapter, Eric. But we've got a lot still to get.
You think
through.
we're getting Shamondi?
We're gonna get.
I don't think so.
Kuma
I think we're just gonna get.
We get straw hat information.
I think we're just gonna get the.
Because it has to lead up to the point where he loses his memories, which is the after Shabondi.
Yeah, but if you make the deal, then the deal's implied. I don't think it's gonna go there.
Eric, it has to be after Shabondi.
We'll talk about it in the chat.
Talk about it.
Anyway, a lot of discourse on Twitter about Zoro already surpassing Odin. I put up a poll. 70%
well, he can't beat Kaido, so that's a big fat no.
70% say Odin stronger than Zoro. See, this is the thing that Twitter Zoro fans don't understand. They're driving people away from Zoro.
That's true.
They're annoying.
They're so cringe now that everyone just like kind of like doesn't.
They're very
want
loud.
to
Everyone's like, "Come on, man, Zoro ain't there yet." That's it.
Zoro beating Odin,
Yeah.
especially if you have Odin and Enma back. People forget about that. You know, you have to give Enma back.
Also, the source on Rayleigh.
Why would we
They were saying Roger Extreme Diffs Rayleigh. Bosun Prime. No evidence for this.
Excuse me.
We love Rayleigh here, Christian.
Rayleigh's hard.
Mayo.
But Eric, as we've been through...
Way too much.
Eric.
He hasn't done anything proven on screen. And as proven by Luffy, Kizaru a bum.
Okay.
So
we're downgrading Rayleigh now. So Eric, was I right the entire time? Will you finally concede I was right about Rayleigh? On the power scale.
Sure.
Will you finally concede? There you go. I was right the whole time. So Eric, this is why...
It's confirmed that the Admirals aren't all that.
I mean, everyone just glossed past that at this point. Everyone just accepted it. The Navy suckers have dissipated. We're moving on to Sakazuki.
We cut back, Kizaru's still on the floor.
I mean, who knows how much time has passed.
What's Zoro doing?
Find a looch.
Okay.
Alright. Eric, move in to the chapter.
I think we can relax a little bit. Art looking clean, looking good.
Yeah, art's looking crisp. That's what... First line in this was, Eric.
Art looking crisp.
Art looking crispy.
With Oda's fine. People... Oh, he's got gout. He smokes.
He's got gout.
Apparently he's got gout. I think that's in an interview somewhere.
Yeah, that was like 5 years ago.
I mean, he's healthened up. He's good.
Yeah, he's looking
got
trim.
an pack.
He's looking way better.
Yeah, he is.
He's lost a bit of weight. He's looking way better as he stopped smoking. Alright.
Relax
on Oda, right? He had a bad week.
In other news, did we talk about Togashi?
We did last week. After fraudulent last week.
Did you see his newest quote?
What did he say?
It's something like words are like the best or something.
I'm finished with this, man.
Write a book.
Why draw manga if you don't why not just write a book? I don't understand this mentality. If you think words are the most important part of a visual medium, just write a book. But anyway, we don't have to get outraged about Togashi and his fraudulent takes.
Okay.
Alright? Let's get into this chapter. 1,099, Eric. We're close to close to 1,100. Eric, everyone always wants something big to happen in the 100 chapters.
They kind of do.
It's kind of 50-50.
Right.
It's kind of 50-50.
They want to cope and say 900 was big. It wasn't.
1,000 was...
1,000 was cool. It wasn't.
Cool.
Nothing happened though.
Yeah.
This Straw Hats just kind of posed.
Yeah.
Together.
Yeah. They just arrived on the scene of the battlefield. But Eric, Kuma is upset at the burning of South Seoul Bay. He's mad. He's had enough.
He got the idea from
Goa. The Goa Kingdom. Right.
See, Christian, Odin never used to do this stuff. Connect the details from previous events. Now he's doing it all the time, Christian.
Love to see it.
Final Saga, we like to see some reference to outside influences, things that have happened.
Makes the world connected. It makes the world bigger. Alright? Hearing news, people getting ideas. King Bakori is back. He's burning down the poor area. He learned it from Goa, Eric.
Can
Gonna
this
burn
man
away
die?
the trash. to gain favor.
Also,
with
what did
dragons.
dragon do? Just put him in a boat out to sea.
We'll get to that, Eric. Kuma gets enraged and destroys him and the castle. They call it the Solar Revolution, Eric. Saturn gets wind of this and asks who is the new king of Sorbet. The people elect Kuma as king.
But he doesn't want it.
But he doesn't want the title, Eric. So he has the title in name alone. The true king is actually Bulldog, the previous king.
Are these related? Are these just kings?
They're just kings, Eric. Maybe not.
Okay.
But they're just kings. Alright? The previous king, Bulldog, he's gonna look after the kingdom. He's gonna get, he's gonna advise Kuma. Kuma doesn't really want to be the king here.
Right.
Bulldog actually runs the country, Eric. Bonney randomly ate the age fruit. What do you think about this? We need some interesting discourse about this, Eric.
You think it's something?
Some people upset. Oh, random occurrence? This is pretty convenient. But Eric, I like it. Because not every fruit has to be some mystical... Oh, I got it off this guy, I got it off this guy. Maybe it just spawned.
I was watching part of Vision's stream today, Christian.
Yeah.
I can't remember who brought up the point, but I don't mind the point. Where are we, Christian? In the Nika Church.
That's right.
Is she praying to be 10?
That's right.
The desire, the will.
I wrote this down. I've been hearing this around
Summon the
Twitter.
devil fruit.
I've been hearing this around here or there.
Don't mind the idea.
Did her ambition / dream to grow up spawn the fruit closer to her?
Right.
Now, of course, people like King of Lightning are being a little too literal with the Zone Devil Fruit nonsense. Or only Zone Devil Fruits have wills. Cole, every devil fruit has a will. Alright? Gotta relax. On the girl say, talking about the point.
Maybe people can put in the comment section. I don't know why people are obsessed with devil fruits being some kind of like science-based ancient kingdom thing.
Okay, it could be just part of the world. I like the more mystical element.
Right. We don't. So I imagine how it happened is in the altar.
Eric, I've had this debate many times with Cole. He wants hard rules. He loves hard rules.
He loves science.
I'm saying make it mystical. We don't have to get all the answers.
As we know, the people village bring food to Kuma and Bonney.
Yeah,
could be stashed in there.
Sure.
Maybe she transformed the fruit while praying at around the fruit. Christian, who knows?
That'd be crazy, right?
Though I would, if that was actually the thing, I probably would have liked to have seen it.
I think it's more of
it's an implied situation.
Maybe it's more implied. Maybe
Cole doesn't like it because he thinks, why can't I just like sit there and try really hard and then summon a fruit that I want? He's taking it like to the next level.
He's taking it to the next level. He always takes it to the next level.
Right.
Blackbeard Eric. He said the fruit will eventually find its way to me.
Right.
It did. Took 40 years, but it did.
He got it.
You got it. Alright. So Bonney randomly ate the age fruit. And she's running around, she's trading.
Right.
Alright. Eric, I'm sick of this discourse already.
She's strong.
No.
What?
The sus allegation at fucking debate.
Right.
People don't actually care. They're just trying to slander.
Okay.
People don't actually care. Because, yeah, it's weird. But it's kind of reverse. Because if you don't know, no one would blame you for not knowing. But if in the lowly situation,
that's a choice.
That's a choice.
Right.
And then you're using the excuse that she's a 10,000-year-old dragon.
And the whole point of the fruit is it ages her, and she fools people to convince her that she's that age.
Yeah.
You know, be kind of redundant if it doesn't work. You know, if the illusion doesn't work.
Yeah. So I'm already tired of this. I'm tired of this debate. It's like not even a thing. It's like two guys on Twitter being annoying. Like if people were actually upset about this, you would hear more noise about it. But it's like no one cared about Momo. Same deal. Right. No one cared.
Okay.
Alright, but you know, if you're saying things about the child version, then maybe there's a problem. Alright?
Sure.
So, I want to put this debate to rest. No one really cares. It's the reverse situation, so it's like, it's a little weird, but,
Right.
you know. What are we going to do? You know? So, guess who's back, Eric?
McCory returns again.
McCory returns again. Now he has
Unkillable, this
now
man.
he has a Navy fleet with him.
He's back.
He's back with a fleet. Kuma says, well, shit. I'm going to take this man out. I'm going to get branded as a criminal. I'm going to go out to sea. Look after Bonney for me. I'll be back, Eric. And of course, we see the Queen Dowager, Connie.
Right.
This, of course, links back to the Reverie, Sel Bay Kingdom.
Right.
Still part of the world government, Eric. So Kuma goes out to sea, destroys his country, or destroys his man, and ends this
I like
war.
how he's in a little dinghy, kind of looks, you know, kind of portrays his size.
Destroys his man.
It's nice.
Yeah, let's talk about Dragon. So Dragon comes in, does a half-baked revolution. Doesn't really save it. Saves the country for maybe 10 years, Eric. Okay, that's decent.
Where's the training of the citizens he wanted?
Yeah. Then the king comes back and starts burning shit down. Then Kuma has to step in, kick him out. Then he comes back with the Navy fleet. So Dragon's philosophy isn't working here. Because, yes, he freed the country. But is it really free? Because the King Bulldog merely saints the world government. Still a world government affiliated country at the Reverie.
Right.
So they're paying that tribute. They're poor, they're being abused, but they pay the tribute.
So what did Dragon do?
What did Dragon actually do here? Stopped one evil guy. Didn't really solve the problem.
Right.
See, this is what we have.
This is a microcosm of the end game if he doesn't fix it.
We'll get to a topic of the show, right?
Right.
Because I think Oda has already told us what his end game, what his plan is, right? And of course, it always relates to Shanks, because Shanks is the moral compass of the show.
The father of Luffy.
The father of Luffy, the great man, the great pirate. Alright, and we'll get into it.
Why does no one put shonen logic on Shanks as being the father, but they put it on Dragon? We know blood doesn't matter in One Piece.
We do.
I'm gonna bring that up next time when people talk about Dragon and the logic of the father shonen trope. I'm like, Shanks is the father. That's undeniable.
It's undeniable. Alright. So, the news claims Kuma is a tyrant, Eric. Kuma did it, he burned down the town, of course.
Right.
Eric thought he might be a tyrant at some point. No. Rumors, slander, and lies.
Right.
Alright. So, Kuma goes out to sea. He's looking for a cure for Bonney. He goes to Chopper's Island. He visits all the islands, Eric, that he sends the shoreheads to. He explores the world for a cure. Can't find one. Then he eventually runs into Dragon, Eric. Dragon tells him that Ivankov and Inazuma have been captured, and we don't know what happened.
So, I assumed Ivankov and Izuma in there was some purpose.
No, you'd be incorrect.
They're waiting for a message from Dragon.
They never got a message from Dragon. Dragon never sent him a message, Eric.
Alright, let's break this down. We understand the point that he's a covert man.
Covert ops.
He got rid of Baltigo because there was no point. You know, the location was revealed, etc., etc. We know he's not going to raid Joa because he's got to plan the revolution. He's got to do all the right things.
Sidebar, that was such a weird plot point. Why did he have Blackbeard raid Baltigo? What was that about?
It was some weird shit about the liqueur weapons.
I know, Blackbeard getting weapons.
Getting those weapons.
But, like, what was it actually about?
The liqueur metal Christian still unanswered.
A very strange plot point.
Maybe he just wanted Dragon to be in New Baka Kingdom for some reason.
I don't know. Very strange, Eric. Very strange indeed.
But where was Baltigo? Next to Dressrosa. Closest to Dressrosa, right?
Close-ish to Dressrosa. It's not in the New World, is it? I don't think it is. after further investigations of Web Baltigo.
Secret
actually,
Island.
I don't think we know.
Probably in the Calm Belt if it's a secret island.
Yeah, probably the Calm Belt. But Eric, so Ivankov gets sent to prison. He's right hand man.
Right.
The person he found the revolution with. You don't send a messenger in there? You don't send some covert... You don't send Karasu in there? He has a covert devil fruit.
Right.
Send him in there, bust him out.
Mole.
Eric, if Luffy can bust it out, and he's like a low-level dude at that point in the pre-time skip.
Dragon... Alright, so Dragon is a Yonko level man. Top 5 man. Some say.
But Eric, this is the Dragon logic. Dragon is so wanted, so hunted, that the Navy will send literally all resources to get him.
So it'd take him literally 10 minutes to free Ivankov. He'd fly where he is.
He has the wind logo. We all know he has the wind logo. He can like seep in through cracks in the fucking
He just
bricks.
goes for the gate.
That was a sea stone gate, Eric. Yeah. What do you think about that?
Fly through the fucking blade.
Fold Magellan.
Don't underestimate. That was also a thing. Magellan, you don't want to fight him.
Use your wind blast.
What? Magellan. He was a Navy man. He knows about Magellan.
Eric, Shiki escaped.
Shiki escaped. With no legs.
Leg swords, Eric. Alright. Dragon, it's hard because we're doing, like, Oda clearly made choices, right? He made choices in the pre-time skip. Ivankov in prison.
Right.
Why is he in prison? We don't really know why he's in prison.
I mean, he could make a choice now to tell us why Ivankov was in prison, but give Dragon an excuse. You know?
But Dragon says, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
He's in prison.
What do you think about his win line?
Eric, we all know he has the win logo out. He says that shit. Right?
But is that his philosophy? What will happen will happen. The winds of fate will be what it'll be.
It was clearly a reference to the winds of change, Eric. The winds of the revolution.
Yeah. But is he more mystical about it?
I don't really see...
Ivankov got captured, that was the winds of fate.
So, Eric, it'd be weird for, like, a revolutionary figure
It would be
to be...
I thought of that as well.
To be hung
nebulous.
up on a prophecy. When he should be more political in nature.
So basically...
Like, you would think, like, a revolution is more realistic than a... Like, you wouldn't bet the revolution on a prophecy.
And now the excuse making is out of control. Of course Luffy will outshine Dragon. He's the main character.
I mean, that's not wrong. But Dragon has to do something.
Damn Demorge about his video. Decent video, watch it. Obvious take. We know what Dragon's about. We know what he's doing.
Yeah.
We are aware of the revolutionary status and what they're trying to do. It's not like a secret.
See, Eric, Oda's trying... Look, Dragon's kind of right. Because when Zaba went a little too far... Started to spark up too many revolutions.
I'm not sure Dragon's too happy about they're using Zabo.
He's not happy.
As a villainous man.
Eric, he's not happy about Zabo's tactics because he's getting islands nuked.
Also, are they legitimate revolutions, or are they...
Dragon's character is completely saved if he knows about the Doomsday weapon. If Dragon knows about the Doomsday weapon,
yeah, we
all the covert acts make sense.
Right, we assume so.
Alright.
But if he doesn't know about Nika, he doesn't know about Aimu, he doesn't know about the Age of Weapons. See, I was talking to Morsh about this.
He doesn't have to know about Nika. He has to know about Aimu and the Age of Weapons.
I said to this, if it's a question of military power he's waiting for, it makes no sense.
I mean, the Age of the weapon of mass destruction makes sense.
All he does is lose powerful military fighters.
I know.
And doesn't go and rescue them. If it's a question about power, then it's dumb and he's wasting.
All I'm saying is, if he knows about
if it's a question of timing, okay. If he's waiting for Joy Boy, fine. That's fine. But basically, at the end of the day, this man, a revolutionary man, trying to change the world, we understand. But you know what would revolutionize the world all at once?
What?
Getting rid of the world government.
Eric Zabo tried. He should have fireballed the Gorosei. He didn't do nothing. And then he got folded by fucking Aimu's tail.
Again, if it was a question of power, go to the Giants. Go to the Fishmen.
The Giants don't give a fuck.
Go to the Fishmen.
He doesn't have the charisma of Shanks, Eric.
Go to the Fishmen and make a deal with the Fishmen. They're oppressed people.
Eric, all I'm saying is...
Also, there's a slave market in Shabonda. What are you doing about that? You gonna break that up at any point, Dragon?
Hey, maybe he was on his way to it. Alright? Maybe he was on his way to it. Alright?
His truth portfolio was at Ivankov. That's what to do. That's a grand lie.
Grand lie.
That's Ivankov's portfolio.
What are you doing, Ivankov?
In case he was locked up.
Exactly. So that's why it was all fucked up. Derek, if Dragon knows about the Lelouchia Doomsday weapon, he gets a pass. Because it all makes sense. He can't be showing his face because he's just going to nuke him.
Yes, we assume so. We hope
so if he knows about that, it's fine. Alright, I'll take that.
And he's buddies with Vegapunk. He should know about these weapons and stuff.
I'll take that excuse.
Right.
Alright.
Shaka, at least. Full chats with Mr. Dragon.
You know Dragon very intimately.
Right.
Alright? They go way back, Eric. Dragon sends Kuma to Vegapunk, Eric. The security's low. He's got a new island. Vegapunk...
After Punk Caesar blew it up.
Punk hasn't blown up.
This kind of gives us the timeline of when that happened.
Exactly. So, we're getting all the pieces put together. Kuma says, I'll join the revolutionary once I have Bonney cured. And he goes to meet Vegapunk. He meets Vegapunk. Vegapunk says, you look very interesting.
Right. You're a big boy.
You're a big boy.
Kuma says, you look weird yourself.
Yeah.
With a stupid head.
That's right. Bonney's, Vegapunk says, yeah, I can cure this disease. Very expensive, Eric. And you don't have any money. That's very interesting.
It's unfortunate.
That's unfortunate. I wish you had a bit of money on you.
I need funds.
Vegapunk always needs funds, Eric. That's what you got to realize about Vegapunk. He needs the funds. He needs the...
That's why he's with the world government.
All he cares about...
Somewhat of a morally grey character. He tries to do the best for humanity. Doesn't necessarily care about political ties.
No, he doesn't care about... Eric, much like the real Einstein.
Right.
Doesn't give a fuck about politics. Kind of hates the politicians. Needs the funding, though.
He wasn't a fan of Hitler.
Yeah, of course, because of his family ties, Eric.
Right, he escaped.
Yeah, we know. Alright, but... He just wants the knowledge. He wants the inventions. He doesn't really give a fuck about the consequences or what he's doing. Or he doesn't really think about what he's doing.
He thinks progress is what humans are.
Yeah.
So he's going to try and do that at all costs. As we know, Dragon poor, so he didn't go with Dragon.
That's right. You're too poor, Dragon. You literally said that to
Where's the money?
You're like, Dragon, you get some
funds.
funds.
How am I going to work with no money?
How am I going to build what I want with no money?
How's that going to happen?
Where's the money? You want the best, where's the money?
Let me ask you a question. Is Dragon vetting these revolutions?
You gotta assume so.
What if it's a good king? What if it's a... Where was he in Alabasta? That was a revolution. Where was his men?
He trusts the Cobra.
Chances Koza is a revolutionary man.
Koza?
Yeah, Chances Koza.
Yeah, what is Koza in the story?
Koza is such a bum.
Koza. What are you talking about Koza for?
Hey, he's a revolutionary.
Yeah, he's getting fooled by a crocodile.
Hey man, apparently everyone in Alabasta now is Jonko level according to Christians. So
oh, but what? Maybe we got cloud takes like this about Eric being upset that crocodile is actually strong. He's getting mad. He's getting upset. Alright. So Vegapunk says you got no money, but turns out you're a buccaneer. And I need that blood.
I need that body for the
Eric,
misses.
I find this very interesting. No one's really talking about this.
What's special about the blood?
Vegapunk has had King. He's had Kaido. So he's had Oni. He's had
Lunari. But he's a buccaneer.
But the buccaneer is the ultimate rep. Is the buccaneer the strongest?
Maybe he needs the body to... Maybe he needs his top body to do all these specific... maybe the top body's required to do all these alterations.
Maybe, Eric. He needs that stamina.
Right.
Now, obviously there's something mystical within this blood type because Vegapunk says, I don't really know why it's different.
More analysis is required.
So there has to be some special ability we're not aware of.
Rhythm. Of the Nika.
Of the Nika, alright? Blood of the Nika, alright? That's probably what it is. But Kuma agrees to the blood donation, Eric. He says, fine. You know, I'll do what I have to do.
I'm kind of going to do it anyway, so...
I'll make a deal with the devil if I have to. Vegapunk says, we're going to turn you into a clone, and you're going to shoot laser beams, and you're going to be a warrior of peace, Eric.
You're going to defeat evil pirates.
You're going to defeat evil pirates. You're going to You gotta defend the common man, Eric. He literally says common man.
That's sort of what they do.
And then Saturn's like, no.
Sounds like Vegapunk.
These are weapons of war.
How many people are going to kill with these weapons?
I'm trying to give it to a weapon of war. I don't think so.
It's a good idea, but...
Eric, this kind of thing makes things interesting.
Right.
Because this man has the science and... What is it? Science of weapons portfolio.
Right.
What kind of
shenanigans?
I want to know about
Noshiro.
I want to know about his taxation policy.
He's going to be on the phone all the time being like, listen.
I want to know about Noshiro.
They don't pay the holy tribute. I'm going to fuck him up.
Take him out.
Take him out. I'm sorry.
I want to know about Noshiro. I want to know about you, Peter. What's he doing about the farms, Eric?
The agriculture.
The agriculture.
He's got deals. How does he get the fruit to Marijoa? All these questions.
I want to know what he's doing. I want to know how these men have influenced the world, Eric.
I don't think we're going to get... we're not going to get as much detail.
No.
Because Saturn... Unless Nochiro's involved in Albath.
Why would Noshiro be involved in Albath?
I don't know. Maybe just as a Goro say. Every arc just to flush him out.
But Eric, I want to know the tax policy from Noshiro. Because he's clearly...
The tax policy is fuck them hard. That's the tax policy.
Raise it 5% every year.
I don't think it's a percentage.
Keep it poor.
Is it a flat fee or a percentage?
Eric, it's a flat fee per citizen.
That's rough.
That's what's been stated in this flashback.
Was it that flashback or PGB shit? Probably both.
It's in this flashback right here.
How many berry?
That's what he said. We'll raise it by 5% berry every year on year.
Inflation. It's a one world economy.
How is he running this economy? I don't know. Alright? Why is he buying weapons from Wano? Why can't he supply a better supply chain? Many things about Noshiro. I want to know about his policies.
Is he using the storage king, the shipping king, the loan shark?
The logistics.
Right. All these questions.
Tell me about Noshiro.
But you'd think Saturn's involved in the purchasing of weapons. Science and defense.
Sure, the money, it's very
but he goes
finance,
to
defense,
He probably could listen to Noshiro.
We need more budget for defense.
Vegapunk needs more money. He's going to build a weapon of mass destruction. But I don't know if the purse strings are tight with Noshiro, unless they are. He's like, we don't have an infinite amount of wealth. They could just take shit by force, but then they have to pay them. It's very complex, Christian. They can't do everything by force.
That's right. You need to pay the people. Right. So, what's top man's portfolio, Eric? Justice?
Shit. Someone's justice.
Someone's justice. Alright? Is Veda's justice?
There's agriculture.
Yes.
There's justice.
Yes.
There's money.
Yes.
There's science and defense.
Yes.
What is the fifth?
I can't remember.
Fuck.
Is it...
It's not education.
Environment. I think it's environment.
It is environment.
I think it's environment. Yeah, it's environment. There you go. Environment also very interesting, Eric. Why is there an environment? What's the environment minister doing? He's trying to stop global warming? Or is he trying to raise the oceans?
Yeah, let's put a whirlpool there.
He's like, let's raise the oceans another 1 meter this year.
Let's fuck the entrance to the New World up.
Who knows? Who knows what the environment minister's doing? Right. Very interesting. I'm very interested to know about these ministers and what they do. Alright, so that's the end of the chapter. What do you think about the chapter? Vegapunk comes up to name.
Good chapter, details, connections. Not as impactful as the last few.
Yeah.
7 out of 10 chapter.
It's a decent chapter. I want to say, I like this chapter. You know why, Eric?
Why?
Because it's connecting all the dots.
Yes.
I'm gonna go 8 out of 10. I enjoyed this very much. Or it is back with the art. Or it is doing things right. He's giving us a flashback. He's not rushing it. He's giving us all the details we need. Now, we might not like some answers, but he's giving it to us.
Right.
Alright.
Now, next week, the big Kuma turns up at the end, surely.
I don't think we're going into... I think we're still in this flashback. I think this flashback has 2 more chapters at least. Because you gotta remember, we're gonna start we haven't even started the cyborg program. Kuma just signed up for blood tests. He's not signed up for being a cyborg yet.
I feel like
we need Saturn to turn up and fuck Kuma.
I feel like
we need the animals' involvement in this in some way. Then we need Kuma in why Kuma did what he did in Shibodi, and then that's it.
Shibodi.
Shibodi, everyone says it differently. Sabayodi, whatever you want to say.
I think you could end this flashback with him, not literally, but metaphorically signing the contract.
But we'll never know why he protected the Sunny. We have to know this. Is it Nika related or is it not?
I feel like you could do that with a few lines. I don't know if they're going to be that detailed.
Yeah, we still need it.
Alright, so where are we at? How far are we from the present? Do we know?
4 or 5 years.
So he doesn't know about Luffy.
No. Luffy hasn't set off on his journey yet, Eric. He first would find out about Luffy maybe before Through the Bark.
Well, the programming could have been done later, after Thriller Bark.
But yeah, we know his final mission was, before he lost his memory, was Shibodi.
I feel like he's turning up at the last page of this chapter, the next chapter.
I think Oda wants to build...
You know how, like, Whitebeard's behind Akainu? You know that panel?
Okay.
It's just Kuma behind Jay holding Bonney. With one eye, like, you know how Oda likes to do the Terminator shit?
That'd be hype as fuck.
End. Break. 2 weeks.
The menacing punch, Eric. Kuma's just gonna unload all the pain of his entire life and go, here you go.
And people saying, oh, he doesn't have his memories. As Vegapunk said, Christian, you can't get rid of the desire.
That's right.
The shark consumes because it's a shark, Christian.
That's right.
Regardless of program.
You're in agreement that Kuma's going to use all the pain he's felt through his entire life.
I suppose.
And dump it into
he's
fucking...
either going to resurrect Luffy or do it himself.
Or both.
Now, there is a chance that the specific Nika dance will resurrect Luffy.
And then it's confirmed. We need people to believe in the Nika.
Right.
So power up Gear 5.
Ready for that. People are going to be mad about that. No doubt about it.
It's just that, Eric, if people like the Spirit Bomb...
What's going on with the Eye Giant, by the way? Will Kuma transfer into there?
The Eye Giant, I don't know yet. Eye Giant's still a mystery to me. But Eric, I enjoy the Nika dance mechanic. Because it gives a reason for the stamina limit.
Right.
The more people believe in Nika, the more he lasts.
It's like Uncle
The
Sam,
stronger it
Christian, and
gets.
Batman Begins or whatever. Batman Beyond, Christian. We're gonna sing Yankee Doodle the rest
It's
of
like,
the
it is...
You need the American spirit.
He's freedom and joy incarnate, Eric. So the more freedom and joy, the more the Nika can last. So I wouldn't mind that mechanic. It's a spirit bomb mechanic. It gives reward for Luffy and all the good he's done, all the people he saved throughout the years. It's good reward. It's good storytelling.
Why you have to eradicate the knowledge.
That's right. So it all works. Gives good reasons for everything. Yes. So I wouldn't mind it. But there you go, Eric. What do you think about that?
We're poised.
We're poised for it next week, Eric.
1,100.
1,100. Eric, maybe when we get to triple ones, the arc might end.
111.
4 ones.
It's possible.
111.
I could see it ending then. Not long to go.
No.
I don't think Saturn's gonna be a long drawn out battle.
We need a little bit more from this ability. We can't just fucking...
Luffy's gonna deliver the punishment.
Luffy will deliver. Start Gargali, Eric.
I want one. I want a fucking Red Dawn or some bullshit.
Give me the Charlos redo paddle, but it's Gear 5. And it's Medicine Gear 5, Eric.
I mean, it's Nika's mortal enemy, Christian.
That's true.
Saint J.
Garcia.
Crazy.
Alright, moving on. That's Stronger Shanks.
How strong is Shanks?
How strong is Shanks? Every week, we come to you with a question of how strong is Shanks.
Yes.
And every week we answer, Shanks is the strongest, Shanks is the Gold King. But There are people out there who say Kaido's the strongest. They've been defeated by the Nika, Eric.
Right.
There are people out there who say sweatiest man on the planet. Alkaid is the strongest.
Akainu.
There are people saying that the man who doesn't know why Volkov is in prison is the strongest dragon. There are people out there who say Mihawk's the strongest, and I might have to take this off the list again, Eric. It's getting sad out there on Twitter. And the worst of all, the people who think Haru's the strongest.
Right.
Eric, everyone could bring 100% factual information to the table.
Facts. This
week's evidence is Shanks is so strong. He's doing Dragon's job better than him. Segue into topic of the show.
Topic of the show.
Derek, topic of the show. I was tuning into a Morge stream.
I was there too.
See, Eric, Morge on stream is a different animal. He's aggressive. That's
because he knows there's no
maybe
pushback.
A bit arrogant.
That's because he knows there's no pushback coming, Christian.
There's no pushback. It's donations after donations after donations. He doesn't have to respond.
Right.
But Eric, I posited the argument that indeed Shanks is doing a better job than Dragon. Shanks is freeing islands, putting him under his wing,
giving him his flag,
and doing a better job. Let me just break this down for you, Eric. What does Dragon do? He helps overthrow your nation,
and then leaves.
He leaves. Then the king comes back with a navy fleet.
Dragon.
Now, lucky for Sobei, Kuma's there.
Right.
One of his commanders. Right. Lucky for Sobei, because if Kuma wasn't there, Sobei gets overthrown yet again. So what did Dragon actually do? Not much. Right? Now, King Bulldog, we know he plays ball with the world government, and so like he goes against the world government, he plays ball. So that's why the world government let him live, let him have the country, because King Bulldog plays ball.
Right.
And they pay that tribute, and everyone's poor. So what did Dragon actually do? He maybe got rid of a worse king, but the system is still broken, Eric. So what did Dragon actually do with the revolution? Not much. Right? Eric, let me contrast that with Shanks, Eric. Shanks goes to an island, makes it free, puts his flag up. Eric, we know he doesn't tax the islands.
Right.
We know we have been told no tax. He doesn't do that. He said that. We don't do that here. Right? No tax for the Shanks flag.
Cruel bums,
no tax. Alright? He looks after it, Eric. No one attacks these islands because of the cloud. He rules the islands by cloud, Eric. Now, some clouds like Bartolomeo.
He's coming.
But he's coming. He's on the way. See, Eric, if Dragon was out of the open, and he was a formidable army, his name alone would deter the world government, as it does in the New World with the Emperors. The Emperors' names and territories deter the world government from attacking their islands. When was the last Navy attack on an Emperor island? Never happened. Not happened once. Their excuse, Eric? Oh, they're not Navy-affiliated islands, we don't have to do anything. That's your excuse. But we all know Al-Qaeda wants those territories.
Right.
And he said he would return fire. He has not.
Let me pose you this question.
Yeah.
Germans kind of doing their job in the West Blue anyway. They just hired revolutionary gunmen, the Germa.
That's true.
They cut the people paying with a brick of money.
That is true.
How long was Broccoli War going for? Like 20 years or something?
A long time.
Where's the Revolutionary Army of the West Blue?
So maybe both sides are wrong in that situation. So Dragon doesn't let
Oh, so he vets it, does he?
He vets these wars.
He gets the political documents. Wars. You're both wrong. You're both unworthy. Go away.
Yeah. I don't appreciate this conflict. No one's right. I'm not helping.
Right.
So Shanks, he's trying to stop Marineford. He tried to stop the bloodshed. Where was Dragon?
That would have been the perfect time.
Dragon's perfect opportunity to strike. Even in Down. Even World Government Islands. Perfect time to strike. Navy massively preoccupied. Dragon could easily strike. Strike Marijoa. What are you doing?
Where's Zabo? Oh, the Holy Knights, Christian.
The Holy Knights. We can't forget the Holy Knights.
The Holy Knights are the problem.
So what I'm saying is, would Dragon be more successful if he took upon himself the Emperor clout, but like, Dragon can't amass the power of the Emperors because he doesn't have the charisma.
No charisma.
He's got no Riz.
No Riz. Dragon's got... That's canon. No Riz.
No Riz for Dragon.
Right.
Because we have evidence of powerful forces that do not like the Navy and actively fight against them all the time. Shanks is fucking annihilated that Navy fleet on the way to see Whitebeard. That's canon. So don't give me this bullshit excuse that Dragon has to stay hidden. You know why? Because the Emperors don't stay hidden, and they get to keep their territories.
I don't see a nuke on Topland.
I don't see it exactly. Topland's this massive area of land.
They don't want to piss off.
How many islands?
Big Mom. They don't want to piss off Kaido. We saw
How many islands?
A lot.
I bet Big Mom has more islands under her control than Dragon has freed. So we see what the Emperor strategy works. The Navy is deterred, and the Navy doesn't want to go there because they know they're going to destroy.
And as we saw with Sorbet, his system doesn't work.
And his system doesn't work with Sorbet. Now, people are going to say it's because they're world government affiliated nations. But you think if Kaido turned up and rolled Alabasta, the Navy will do something about that? No.
They want to. That's canonical. They do not want to piss off Kaido.
We know that.
They're upset that they pissed off Kaido and Wano.
Don't piss off Kaido, because we don't want a war. Zerek. We know the Emperors. We know the Emperors, and they get to keep their territories. Dragon, what are you doing? They're out in the open. Why is Dragon?
Yeah, Kaido's got a far superior army than Dragon.
And we know Shanks has researched those polyglyphs.
And at least you can make the excuse that the Yonko don't attack the Navy.
They do.
And the world government.
Shanks literally stole the Nika fruit.
Sure, but...
Shanks literally stole the one thing the world government...
Sure, why don't the pirates just stole Marijoa, etc., etc.? Because they're trying to find the One Piece, Christian. They're not concerned.
The One Piece is the real answer to destroying the world government.
They're trying to find the One Piece. They're trying to find... In Shanks' case...
Does Dragon know, Eric? If Dragon knows the One Piece is the answer to defeat the world government, he's a fraud.
If Dragon knows ancient weapons exist... Because Robin was with him, surely.
Surely he knows.
Why not get them, Dragon, if it's a question of
because he doesn't know where they are. Robin didn't know where they are.
Go find them.
They're very hard to find, Eric.
Why isn't he going to Wano?
Why would he... Eric, we know because we're the reader. And Robin had no idea it was in Wano.
Fine. Why isn't he recruiting the people of Zoro, Christian, to help him in his cause?
It's a fair point. It's a fair point.
Why isn't he recruiting the fishermen? Oh, but we don't know. We've never seen him. Maybe he's tried.
They rejected him.
Maybe he's got no Riz.
And they reject him because he's got no Riz.
Maybe they have secret documents signed, Christian. That
maybe
when the time is ready, they will come.
There you go.
There's no possibility.
Shanks, doing Dragon's job better than he is. Making islands free. Make no tax. No celestial tribute to Shanks, Eric.
Is it implied that they also have to pay Dragon for the revolutionary?
No, that's never stated.
I feel like last week it was kind of like...
No, he's like, we don't have the funds to run our own army, so we'll just help people with their own armies.
Okay.
You don't have to pay Dragon, alright?
That'd be crazy.
You have to pay Dragon. He's just a mercenary at that point.
There's a lot of questions on Dragon.
Eric, I want you to make that tweet on Twitter.
What?
The Emperor strategy is more effective than Dragon strategy. The Navy never attacked the Emperor.
More saying he's trying to change the world, like, although Yonko aren't either.
Big Mom has a plan. Kaido has a plan. Shanks has a plan.
It's just... This is the annoying part. They think they're 5,000 IQ, for pointing out that
obvious shit.
Dragon's trying to do a covert operation and a revolution, and it's hard. That's their 500 IQ. But when you actually think about it, what is this man doing?
That's a good point. And that's why Zabo's doing it.
Is he waiting for Zabo to mature into a weapon?
But Eric, as we see in the current plot, Zabo is becoming that clout master. He's out in the open.
Right,
he's doing shit. He's got the Riz.
Dragon no Riz.
And he's directly challenging the world government. He shot a fireball at Ibu.
Bad action.
He got fucked up by that Satan tail. Whatever the fuck that was.
Right.
He got fucked up. But he's going against the world government. He's being more active. Oda's clearly saying Zabo's correct. Dragon is incorrect.
Give me one reason why Dragon wasn't at the Reverie. One reason.
There's no reason. Oh, the God Knights would be dispatched. Oh, I would get fucked by garlic.
But it was a covert operation.
Eric. Maybe he knows about Army when he's ultimate power.
But he was telling Dragon like Dragon didn't know. Remember Zabo's phone call?
Yeah. But Eric, as I've been... Bo's just ignoring the point that Zabo is the true answer to the revolution. Not Dragon. Zabo is a man of action.
Dragon's gonna fade into the distance.
Dragon is a man of plan and covert operation. Zabo is a man of action. That's the correct answer.
That's why we say his plan must be detailed and nuanced. Otherwise, this man's an idiot.
Eric, as Zabo said, if I had my memories, I would have gone and saved Ace. Against Dragon's wishes. You know why? Because Zabo has the will. What would Morge have to say about that? That Zabo is getting more clout than Dragon right now.
Zabo is literally more effective at inspiring revolution.
That's true. But did get countries nuked, Eric. Good countries nuked.
It's unfortunate.
It's an unfortunate drawback. Eric.
It's kind of random they nuked it.
Well, they wanted to test out the weapon.
Yeah, sure.
I was like, we're going to test out this weapon.
Alright.
Well, there you go. And there it is, Eric. Rant over.
Dragon, you're on the clock, buddy. No one's buying it.
No one's buying the sauce. Alright, moving on to questions.
I'm sure he'll be very strong. There's no doubt. But, the man has to make sense. I'm just gonna tweet, Dragon's got no rears.
So that's why he can't recruit anyone.
Yeah. Zero rears.
First question comes in from Hellbound. Is there anything else we need to know from Kuma's flashback? All the Straw Hat shit.
I'm not convinced that that's required, but that could have maybe...
It's like the biggest answer. It's like the biggest question with Kuma. Why did he protect the Sunny? It was the final program, Eric. Who programmed it? Vegapunk. Right, but Vegapunk hasn't mentioned it at all.
I get the vibe that, this flashback's more about, how he became...
Yeah, but Eric, at that point, he loses his memories. How is the final memory, the final message?
Yeah, but you could be
flashback?
You could be like...
Eric, before Vegapunk does the deed, Kuma has to go, Vegapunk, fucking program me to do this very specific thing.
Or tell Dragon. Dragon will give the orders or something.
So, it's very clear we need an answer on that. Because that's like the final moments before he goes dark. Before he loses his memories.
I'm sure he'll say goodbye to Bonney or something.
Give me that final coding. I want to know what it is. Alright? From Tom. Will we be done with this flashback next chapter? No.
Maybe.
But we need Saturn really fucking over Kuma.
That's gonna happen.
I know.
Oda did breeze past a few things. The Delphi display, he showed it.
But that... no. From Dart.
Guinea was captured.
From Dart. How should Bindle apologize to me when Dragon doesn't do anything and there is no One Piece fighting game by the end of the year? Well, that fighting game's not happening.
TikTok.
I mean, we're in December. We're basically in December. Not happening.
There's a 25th One Piece event, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's not going to get announced and released in December.
Well, it might get announced. And it won't get released.
Yeah. Hey man, chance of Dragon showing up this arc's getting less and less.
Now he turns up. At least he's gonna have the logic that he's a quiet man, biding his time, and then be consistent. Why is he gonna turn up now? I don't think
it's too much about Kuma. It's too much about Nika.
Right.
You know what I mean? Kuma will get the justice, the ultimate punishment, all of a sudden, and then Nika's gonna get up and punch him in the mouth. There you go. From Jay Lokipa, Bonney having more training than Kid is actually hilarious. That's true. She did train a lot. She is strong. She's fucking 12, and she's tanking Kizaru.
Big mum like.
She's very talented. She's very high potential in this one, Eric.
Do you think is it some high level blood going on?
I mean, Giddy Eric, again, I explained this last week. The Figureland blood.
Could be the Figureland.
The Shanks hype.
Could be the Saturn blood.
That's too much, Eric.
It's a bit much.
It's too much. Alright, we didn't get that confirmed this week, so I'll take it.
Bonney, I'm your father.
I'm
gonna fucking kill you.
And then Kuma shows up. No, that's my real dad. And he fucking
Yeah.
It's a bit much if Saturn's also the one who took Giddy. It's a bit much.
A little bit.
The ultimate evil man.
Right.
From Bindle. Did Dart sweat when Dragon said the wind quote the Kuma in the chapter? No, he didn't. We all know he has the wind logo. It's not like a...
People saying weather, mythical. This has been the most annoying thing in One Piece.
It's been the wind logo since chapter 100.
What's wrong with you? Why don't you like it?
Yeah.
Why is it going to be weather? You can control the weather with wind.
Control the weather with Conqueror's Haki.
Why is everything going to be in Mythical Zone?
It's just wind.
It'll be wind. Hence the name Wind Blast. As is one of his moves, Christian. His only move.
That's true. That's true. From having more training than Kid, Eric.
That's true. Kid probably should have trained.
And also about the people's dreams, the fruit found Bonney.
We like it.
We've kind of already got that hint with Blackbeard.
Did she manifest the fruit? Is that a new fruit that she manifested?
It'd be crazy if Bonney summoned that fruit.
Theoretically, new fruits can be made.
So there you go. It was in the Devil Fruit book, so we can cross that one out.
Right.
It's an existing fruit.
What'd they say?
They said it sounds like the age fruit.
Right.
When you saw the Devil Fruit, it's like a pediatric. That's gonna be one hot piece of merch once One Piece is over.
You gotta buy that.
You gotta buy that book. You gotta buy that. Everyone's gonna have that book. From Buggy, do you think 1100 will be Dragon hype? No, it won't be. It'll be a Kuma. It's not about this flashback's not about hyping up Dragon. Alright, this flashback's about Kuma and his suffering. It's not about hyping up Dragon.
Maybe worse than Akainu in terms of desk.
That's true. He is sweating. Zabo got that dog in him. Is the Flame Emperor a loose cannon? Yeah, Zabo is a loose cannon. We know this.
A little bit of He's not as loose cannon as Luffy.
He's a bit. Yeah, he gets a bit nasty. Eric. He gets a bit violent.
Crazy.
When he fucking just destroys fucking Bastille's fucking skull because he wanted to. He gets a bit mean. He gets a bit angry.
Fiery, as I say.
That's right. From Michael J. Do you think the current animation is too focused on fluidity at the cost of readability and consistency? Depends on the sequence?
No, that doesn't even make sense.
So Eric just says no. There you go.
It's based off the artist's style. There's no consistency. It's not mandated.
There you go.
So I guess the style, if they want consistency, then
they'll ask for it.
Get consistent people.
From Megat. Does Vegapunk turn Tom's... Does Vegapunk hurts Tom's status on creation? Creation for creating is cool, but there has to be limits. Also, another Dragon out. Oda made his statements very clear on the creation of inventions, Eric.
Right. Some people don't want to hear it.
Some people doesn't align with their political leanings.
Right.
Or what a certain internet communist would say about Frankie's flashback.
Right.
What would he say about that? That you should never be ashamed of your creations.
Regardless of who they're used.
That's right. I wonder what a certain communist would say about that.
Right.
But there you go. And people tell me Oda isn't right-wing as fuck. What do you want from me? He's all about freedom. Well, I have to get into that.
Personal liberty, Christian.
Personal liberties. Alright. From Nemesis, does Kuma die on Egghead? If so, how? I can see it happening.
Possibly.
I can see
I'd like to see him resurrected from the ashes, Christian. Become one of the top 5 men.
What if he takes over S Bear's body?
Or the Iron Giant or something.
Or the Iron Giant or something. Tries to get a new body. Maybe.
Really, how do you... does S Bear have a
I think it'll be Bonney carries on the will of Kuma through his memories through her.
On the Straw Hat Crew.
I don't want that. Eric, the only reason why I don't want Bonney on the crew, I don't want to hear this
dialogue. It's
dialogue.
worse than the Yamato dialogue.
It's way worse than the Yamato dialogue. I want to hear this dialogue every week.
Right.
But Eric, that's the final question.
We're poised.
Poised for 1,100.
We want that SmackDown.
It's probably not going to happen. Very surprising if it does. But Eric, Shanks is stronger, Shanks is go king.
Good night.